Welcome to the following presentation of the Southeastern Conference on ABC.
Years ago, legendary head ball coach Steve Spurrier said, "The swamp is where gators live. It's hot, sticky, dangerous." This Florida team feels they are just that. A group of dangerous gators loaded with new talent and veteran-developed stars. But they are up against it today. This may be the best Miami roster we've seen in years. A big signature opening week win awaits one of these rivals.
We are ready to start this most anticipated season in history.
It's going to be bigger. It's going to be better than ever.
Give me my theme music.
Yeah, I got a tombstone hat, a graveyard.
We're all in this together, man.
We go kick their ass by how we play. Let's go.
Got the good time music.
All the energy you could ask for.
Pageantry, color, tradition. These are the ingredients that make college football unique.
Launches to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown.
A fourth and a mile.
Can you believe this? 30, 20, 10. He won't be caught.
I want football. You want football. Everybody wants football.
This place is going bananas right now.
7 miles of barbed wire. Got a smoke for a necktie. A brand new house on the rural side. And it's made out of rattlesnake hide. Got a brand new tin that never been on time. And it's made out of human skull. Come on, take a little walk with me, baby, and tell me who do you love? Yeah, who do you love?
I don't know about you, but I love college football.
This is about as good as it gets if you're a college football fan. Oh, and do we love this right here. It is the SEC on ABC. And this is what it looks like when deep-rooted rivals who infrequently meet up finally play a game with so much on the line. The swamp is filled, a sellout, and it is roaring with energy. As we say good afternoon, everybody, Joe Tessitore, as always, with my partner, Jesse Palmer, and welcome to the Bud Light Kickoff on a day where it was just roasting this afternoon. I mean, it's roasting in the sun here in Gainesville. This tradition-rich, legacy-defining 3:30 prime window in the college football day. Fittingly, it begins at the Swamp, a rivalry you played in. And isn't it interesting with both coaches facing incredibly unique pressures?
Yeah, two storied programs here, national championships, Heisman Trophy shared between them, and I think both trying to get back to dominance. But this game here today, Joe, really is a tone setter for, I think, both of these programs this year. The Florida Gators play the toughest schedule in all of college football. This is a game they have to win to start fast. Miami is very talented. Their schedule may be a little bit more manageable. A lot of people think today's game is the toughest test on that slate. They'd love to win this one. It is a very intense rivalry. I know it firsthand. Don't play each other every year, but when we do, things get amplified. And you're going to see that today.
Hey, I want to get into the Miami quarterback Cam Ward because he has impressed at his other stops in college football.
Coming out of Washington State, he was the best quarterback available in the portal, and there's a lot to like about him. He is elite. He does such a good job anticipating throws. Here's a simple curl route at the top of the screen. Cam Ward begins to throw this ball way before the receiver turns around, and what that does is it gets the receiver possession with 3 yards so that he can make a move, make a guy miss. He ends up scoring on that play. He's also very poised. You got a deep cross here against Oregon. Cam Ward wants to scramble to throw the football. He's very athletic, and once he makes the defender miss, he doesn't panic. He gets his eyes right back downfield, locates his target, and look at the location of this throw. You simply can't do it any better. Cam Ward is a great leader. He's extremely poised, but Joe, he's never played in an environment like this here in the Swamp. How he handles the crowd noise, I think, goes a long way in finding out whether or not Miami can win the game.
Bud Light Spotlight focuses on his great receivers he has. He has weapons.
Unbelievable talent across the board. There's a matchup problem everywhere you look here, Joe. Whether it's Restrepo in the slot, George outside, Brown comes over for Houston. He can take the top off your defense. The secondary for the Gators defense, they are going to have their hands full today.
Hey, Florida has weapons too. Dynamic receiver, solid at running back. But the veteran quarterback, Graham Mertz, it all goes through him.
It's a good point, Joe. I really think quietly last year, Graham Mertz had one of the best seasons in the country at quarterback. He was very accurate, did a great job not turning the football over. He gives this football team a confidence. And Joe, we may be in for a quarterback duel here today. You might not see the ball hit the ground very much in the passing game with these two guys slinging it around.
These Gators have won 34 straight home openers, but this schedule may be the toughest task in the modern era. Our well-hyped showdown in Gainesville brings the teams onto the field when we come back to the Bud Light Kickoff.
Billy Napier, Mario Cristobal, both assistants at Alabama under Nick Saban a decade ago, both needing wins today in the Swamp. Enjoy it. We'll see you at the half.
You're watching Modelo Kickoff Week.
They really want to get after each other.
We want to beat them and they want to beat us.
They thought they can beat the Hurricanes. For real.
No love lost between these two teams.
I know there's a ton of juice and excitement. They understand the magnitude of the game.
So here we go. Miami and Florida. And Mario Cristobal, who's been on a roll of talent acquisition, but he'll tell you he's filled the locker room with like-minded, high-character guys. Says this is a group that really wants to work hard, play to a certain standard. Miami won the toss. They elect to defer.
Talking to both coaches, Joe, coming into this one, you could feel the intensity, couldn't you? I mean, this is a game that features two Power 4 opponents and rivals. This isn't a Group of 5 opponent, an FCS opponent. You got to go right out of the gate, and the intensity is something you can just feel here at kick.
And the other thing you can feel is the sweat dripping off of your forehead. It is hot. It is a sun-soaked hot day here in Gainesville. 92 degrees, 60% humidity. Feels like it's 100 degrees.
Milk was a bad idea.
It was. Jaden Ball is the sensational true freshman who's going to be the return man for Florida if he gets a chance to return, because the talented leg of Andy Borregales, first team All-ACC, Lou Groza finalist, will be ripping away to kick off the SEC on ABC. Welcome to it. What do you say we do this here at the Swamp? And Graham Mertz will trot on out for his second full year at Florida. Jesse, a year ago, a lot of checkdowns, but a lot of good decisions to lead the SEC in completion.
Yeah, he's a six-year senior, Joe, transferred over from Wisconsin. And last year, that accuracy was just off the charts. Third in the nation, completing 73% of his throws. Now, he did it from the pocket. He did it to all three levels. He can do it outside the pocket as well. And he's facing a Miami secondary that replaces 4 of their 5 starters on the back end. So a little bit of inexperience in games back there. If Florida can keep Graham Mertz standing upright, he's got a shot to have a big game.